the woman found out she was pregnant. She planned to tell her boyfriend the good news right away. She thought their 7-year relationship was finally going to lead to marriage, but little did she know, what she saw was her boyfriend proposing to another woman. In that moment her heart shattered. She held back tears and chose to keep everything a secret, quietly packed her bags and left without a word. But what she didn't know was, the man was actually rehearsing a proposal for her. He just wanted to give her the perfect surprise. But as night fell and she still didn't show up, the other woman took the chance to stir up trouble, saying she didn't show up at such an important moment. Clearly she didn't care about him at all. Then she lied again, claiming the woman had already cheated and was with someone new. The man believed her. He swore to completely cut ties. 5 years passed in the blink of an eye. The woman raised their child alone, living a hard and bitter life. One day the child was diagnosed with a terminal illness. The desperate mother cried day and night. Just when she had nowhere left to turn, a system suddenly appeared. As long as she went back to the man and endured 100 acts of harm from him, the child would be healed. For the sake of her child she had no choice, and so she returned to the man once more. But by now the man hated her to his very core. He treated her with cold cruelty, sending her out in the rain to buy a heat pack for the other woman. And for being just 1 minute late, he pushed her down into the pouring rain. She fainted on the freezing street, woke up on a hospital bench, shivering uncontrollably. She begged the nurse for a room, but was told the man had booked all the rooms for the other woman. With no other option she curled up in the chair to get in for. Just then the man walked by. With a sneer he said even the chair was charity, let alone asking for a room. To save her child, she endured all the humiliation. But the man had no plans to stop there. He then ordered the sick woman to take care of the other woman. The woman wanted to refuse, but the system reminded her this was harm number 98. Only 2 more to go to complete the task. Thinking of her child, she agreed right away. The other woman wanted her gone quickly, so she kept insulting her, even forced her to eat mangoes, knowing she was severely allergic. And the man just watched coldly from the side. She took just 1 bite, and immediately collapsed from an allergic reaction. Right before losing consciousness, she thought she saw the man running toward her in a panic. She assumed it was just a hallucination. When the other woman saw the man still cared after 5 years, she was furious. She then teamed up with the assistant to lie, claiming she had acute leukemia and needed an emergency blood transfusion. Without hesitation, the man woke the unconscious woman and ordered her to give blood right away. Her heart ached. She asked him if it was really for the other woman, or just another way to torture her. The man sneered and said she abandoned him 5 years ago, and now she had to pay the price. Just as she was about to tell the truth, the secretary rushed in, saying the other woman's condition was worsening, and she needed blood immediately. So once again, the woman who had just been rescued was dragged off to donate blood. This was the 99th act of harm. Seeing how weak she had become, the man offered to take her home to rest, but she no longer cared for his fake concern. All she wanted was to finish the last task, and leave this world with her son. Just then, the other woman showed up after hearing the news. She tricked the woman into going near the pool, finally dropped her act, and pushed the woman into the water, then jumped in herself, and told the assistant to lie that the woman had pushed her. The man arrived at the scene, and without a second thought chose to save the other woman. He pushed aside the woman who was barely clinging to life. At that moment, the one